This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Rocket Wells, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
So digging in now, Lloyd Turner. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Lloyd Turner.
From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Yeah, and I'm sure he wasn't planning on giving up a base knock to the first batter he faced, but that's what he's done now, and he just has to show the scouts how he's going to respond. He'd love nothing more than to get a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping up now, David Nomo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David Nomo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Turner on at first, nobody out. Swing and a line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, now that's interesting. He's given up 2 singles in a row, and he's on his heels just a little bit. Now we'll see if he has the mental makeup to bear down and take care of this next batter. Scouts are always looking to see how a pitcher responds when he gets into a jam.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Velez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Bare-handed for one. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darryl Hawk. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Darryl Hawk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. The 0-2 to the left side, but it's well foul. Ready on 0-2. Another one sent foul. A man on third with 2 down. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Still 1-2. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Now to the plate, Benny McGill, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line drive to left. Spanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Jack Clem.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Jack Clem.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Way outside. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Batting 7th, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Ernest Pacheco, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Pacheco is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Quezada comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Matt Rayner.
Leading off for the Central, the designated hitter, Matt Rayner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
At the plate, Bradford Kluka.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Bradford Kluka.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lloyd Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Central prospect, number 0, Peter Perry.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 3. He's out. 3. 3. Out. Out. Ball 4, take your base.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Central, number 19, Jay Gomez. Pinch hitting, Robert Robeson. Now pitching for the Central prospect, number 29, Marcus Skaggs.
Hand hit him. First base. 3. 3. Out. Ball 4, take the base.
Seven to 5, how today's comes to an end. The Central used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Peter Perry pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Central squad, 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors, they left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Rocket Wells, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So stepping in, Scott Murillo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, Scott Murillo.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
No.
First pitch, 106.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Fouled away. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Man, that's not the kind of start a young pitcher wants when he's trying to show his wares. Walks the first batter he faces, and it might be just a case of the moment being a little bit too big for him. But now he's got to settle down and try and get a double play to regain the momentum a little bit.
Stepping up to the plate, Eloy Herrera. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-1 home. In the air now out to left field. Spanos will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, David Vega, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David Vega.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Eric Cairo.
In now, Eric Cairo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Murillo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Stepping into the box, Jason Bryant, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office of baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Stepping in, Vern Wolf. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Vern Wolf.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dorman is after it, but this will land untouched. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The next 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
2 straight.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And digging in is the outfielder, Duncan Davis. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
Into the box, Ernest Batista. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Matt Young.
Leading off for the East, the left fielder, Matt Young.
First offering on its way. The pop-up now. And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping in, Scott Murillo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Scott Murillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Good piece of hitting right there, but you can tell the guy on the mound is a little frustrated. He was on autopilot for a while there, setting him down as fast as they were standing in there. But he gives up a double there. He's got to put that behind him and refocus, though. Going to be pitching out of the stretch here, and that's a different challenge altogether. We'll see how he does.
Digging in, Eloy Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eloy Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Murillo leads off second with one gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, David Vega. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
David Vega.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the East, number 16, Darren Vela. Pinch hitting for the East, number 17, Ethan Da Silva. Your attention, please. Now coming into pinch hit, Alfonso Trejo. Now batting, second baseman, Rolando Jimenez. Now pitching for the East, number 0, Ray Grant.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-4 the outcome today. The East put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Darren Vela gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious East squad, 6 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Julian Merced. A closing pitcher from the West region. With the second pick, the Kansas City Royals select Chris Rodriguez. A third baseman from the West region. With the third pick, the Chicago White Sox select Darrell Brown. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the fourth pick, the Miami Marlins select Victor Gomez. A relief pitcher from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Detroit Tigers select Aaron Watson. A shortstop from the West region. With the sixth pick, the San Diego Padres select Floyd Alston. A starting pitcher from the West region. With the seventh pick, the Texas Rangers select John Diaz. A right fielder from the West region. With the eighth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Pablo Nieto. A relief pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Jason Sands. A catcher from the West region. With the 10th pick, the San Francisco Giants select Mario Rivera. A closing pitcher from the Central region. With the 11th pick, the New York Mets select Bradford Kluka, a third baseman from the Central region. With the 12th pick, the Minnesota Twins select Gustavo Spanos, a left fielder from the West region. With the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select Rolando Jimenez, a shortstop from the West region. With the 14th pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Oswaldo Rosario, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 15th pick, the Washington Nationals select David Lorenz, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 16th pick, the Arizona Diamondbacks select Arturo Quezada, a second baseman from the West region. With the 17th pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Mario Amaya, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 18th pick, the St. Louis Cardinals select Matt Shell, a closing pitcher from the East region. With the 19th pick, the Seattle Mariners select Jonathan Oliveros, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 20th pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Lloyd Turner, a left fielder from the Central region. With the 21st pick, the Atlanta Braves select Carlos Castilla, a relief pitcher from the West region. With the 22nd pick, the Colorado Rockies select John Dorman, a right fielder from the West region. With the 23rd pick, the Cleveland Indians select Darrell Short, a closing pitcher from the International region. With the 24th pick, the Los Angeles Dodgers select William Judd, a starting pitcher from the International region. With the 25th pick, the Chicago Cubs select Rafael Avila, a catcher from the West region. With the 26th pick, the Milwaukee Brewers select Rockets Wells, a starting pitcher from the West region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.